I got cooked today, boys. I lost $2,100, and yeah, what can I do about it, bro? This was some crazy ass awful price action. Let's go over why I took the trade, and everything behind it, right? So let's minimize my webcam here and let's jump straight into it. So I took buys on buys on YM, my bad, buys on US 30 today, okay? And I took buys because look at this from 9:30 to 10 a.m. Look at this huge rejection after a closure, bullish closure. And I was anticipating the price to go up, right? So I had my levels here. First of all, I want to show you guys something. NQ, if we go on NQ, look at this. If we zoom in here, right? Let's zoom in on market open here, right? Look at this price action, bro. What is this? What is this? This is some move. Like, I've never seen anything. I have, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while, bro. This is market open. 9:30, boom, boom, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, what is this, bro? This is some barcode shit, bro. Look at this. Can you see? Can you guys see the difference here? Can you guys see the difference? Because I can't. I literally can't see the difference here. But awful price action this week. Took a break-even trade on, what was it, Tuesday, I think, and then a loss on today. So today on Friday. So whatever, losing week, still up heavy for the month, so doesn't really matter. And today was a good trade, so let's go over, right? Today was a beautiful trade, but it ended up in a red P&L. But, you know, we followed our plan, trusted our pre-plan analysis, and we managed to risk a little bit. So we did lose a little bit less than we were anticipating. But I drew out my levels like this. The overall trend is obviously, you know, heavily bullish, right? You can see that it's bullish on daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. And this was market open right here. Let's actually go back to replay bar. Let's go back here, right? Now, I drew out my levels right here, right? This is, you know, London lows down here, and I had a level down here, right? This is Asia lows. I was like, okay, well, if price wants to continue up, we need to grab sell side liquidity first. And where is the most logical sell side liquidity? Well, that's obviously below London lows and Asia lows, right? So I was anticipating a bottom wick first and then a flip bullish. What happened? We fast forward the next 30-minute candle. Boom, we get that perfectly, like perfectly, pitch perfect. Couldn't be any more perfect than this. Pushed straight down, 120 point liquidity grab with a bullish closure, respecting this level, respecting this blue level right here. And I was like, okay, well, the only problem now is that we have 10 a.m. news, right? We have 10 a.m. red folder news. So I was like, okay, well, let's wait for 10 a.m. then. Let's wait for 10 a.m. news, right? So 10 a.m. news opens up, and what happens? We shoot directly down, liquidating the 5-minute low as well. So now we have a, you know, higher time frame liquidity grab right here on the 30-minute and 1 hour, and on the 5-minute we have a liquidity grab right here. So I was like, okay, well, probabilities say that we will continue up here. Took buys, stop loss below the 5-minute liquidity grab, because if this were to get broken, we would most likely continue down, and I would save like 50 points basically, right? Take profit was, you know, obviously up at these highs up here. If you go to the 30-minute right here, if you can load, 30-minute highs right here, right? That was my take profit. Low 1, 2, 3 RR, right? No, 1 to 1.3, my bad. But anyways, what happened? We got straight into drawdown basically, right? Straight into drawdown. If we play the next 5-minute candle right here, drawdown, then drawdown again, and then the next 5-minute closed bullish. And I was like, okay, once we break these highs, I will trail my stop to this low then, and kind of have the same idea. And then just hope that, you know, this was just a, you know, lower high, respecting these, you know, these levels, and then a push up, right? We unfortunately did not end up doing that, but that was what I was anticipating. Beautiful trade. I can't lie, this was a good trade. And what happened after? We just got, you know, straight liquidated. Boom. We got liquidated, right? Would I have taken this trade tomorrow? Yes, I would. This was a good trade. And obviously, I'm here to show you losses as well. Losses are part of the game. Even though I have an 80% plus win rate, I still take losses here and there. And they are avoidable in trading. You have to realize that, right? No one has a 100% win rate strategy, and you will end up taking losses here and there, right? It's completely normal. But I want to go over something as well in this video. Just because it was a loss doesn't mean it's a bad trade, okay? Just because I saw red on my P&L today, minus 2.1k, doesn't mean it's a bad trade. No, red P&Ls doesn't equal to bad trades. Green P&Ls doesn't equal to good trades, okay? Get that into your head, okay? You can take a winning trade, a green P&L trade, but still it ended up being a bad trade because you most likely were, you know, if you were over leveraging, revenge trading, or over trading, right? Or you were FOMOing in, right? But same goes the other way around, right? You can have a bad trade, a red P&L, but it's a good trade. It's a W trade because you stuck to your rules, you trusted your pre-planned analysis, and you let the trade play out, basically based off probabilities, right? So just because I took a loss today and we took a loss today, doesn't mean it's a bad trade. No, it was a good trade. You have to determine your good and bad trades based off if you're sticking to your rules or breaking your rules, basically, right? If you break your rules and you end up winning the trade, it's not a good win. It's not a win at all, bro. Just because there's green on the P&L doesn't mean it's a win, okay? And vice versa. But today we got, red on the P&L, took a loss. Good trade though, like it a lot. Would have taken this tomorrow as well. So, some barcode price action today on NQ, so I wasn't even looking at that. And YM was just, going crazy. Awful price action this week, but whatever. Up heavy for the month, so doesn't really matter. But anyways, that is the analysis. That is the trade for today. If you like more of these, if you want to, if you appreciate that I'm actually showing you guys his losses, unlike the demo gurus out there, right? Obviously I'm here to be authentic as humanly possible. I show my losses, I show my winners, we show ups and downs, and that's how this game is, right? Nothing more to say to that. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, or whenever you're watching this video right now. Yeah, that is basically the trade recap. So hope you guys liked it, enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.